Hello, St. Paul's and Good Shepherd members. We will be worshiping here at St. Paul's, 610 West Berwick Street for the month of November. So I just wanted to do a video about what to expect now that we are returning to in-person worship. First, when you arrive, you can park in the parking lot that is directly across the street from the church. That is the Strunks parking lot. You can also park in the church parking lot, which is located behind the church, and you can access it from Lincoln Street. If you park in Strunk's parking lot, just be careful that it is a busy street, so look both ways before crossing the street, even on a Sunday morning. When you get out of your car, put on your mask before you even arrive at the doors, and when you arrive, come to these doors that are behind me, the double red doors up the stairs. If you are normally a St. Paul's member and you're used to going through the glass doors and winding your way through the church, please don't. Use these doors. It's a more direct route, and we'll get you there. Once you come inside the door, there will be an usher here in the front area who will meet you and greet you. They will have a clipboard with them that will assign you a spot. We'll be seating from the front back with some spaces in the back made especially available just for those who have some mobile issues. Once you are assigned a spot, they will show you where to go up the stairs, and another usher will meet you up there. The usher will then meet you at the back of this, at the top of the stairs here, and then they will meet you, bring you by a table that will be here in the back behind the pews. There will be one on each side. There will be an offering basket that you can drop any offering in, and then you can also pick up one of those pre-filled communion packets that have the wafer and the juice in them already. A note about the offering: any offering that is given in the form of an envelope or a check will go to the congregation that it is addressed to, and any cash will be split evenly between the two congregations. We'll continue to do that throughout the length of our consolidation process. After you have picked up your communion and dropped off the offering, you will be assigned a seat. You can see that there are places that our pews are roped off at. That is because we are doing zipper seating. We are doing zipper seating because it allows us to maintain distance from one another while also still being able to maximize our space. So it means that this row will have people on this side, but then nobody can sit over here. But also the people cannot sit behind or in front of them in the pews, so no one is directly next to you. A few other words about worship, because it will look a little bit different. We will not have communal singing, so we will not be posting the words to anything. If you do know the words, we encourage you to either hum along, or if you sing quietly, no one is going to call the CDC on you. Just don't sing loudly and proclaim. But we are encouraging you to make a joyful noise. Bring any noisemakers that you may have that do not require your breath to operate them. So whether that is a tambourine or cymbals or bells, hand clap, or you can just clap your hands or stomp your feet or snap, whatever works for you, and we'll be making joyful noise throughout the service. Communion will also be done at our seats and not at the communion rail. This is to keep us from having to walk by one another, whether it's up the altar or to have to sit at the same spot at the communion rail. We will also not be sharing the peace, as hugging and handshaking are still not things that we should be doing within the CDC guidelines, but we will be able to worship together with one another and be part of Christ's community and Christ's body. One other announcement is, you may have realized I said when you came in that you will drop off your offering and you will pick up communion, and I said nothing about bulletins. That's because we are going to project everything onto the wall. There's going to be very little that you will need, as we will not be singing along to the Psalms. Basically, if you know the Lord's Prayer and the Creed, you are good. Otherwise, the responses are ones that you have known your entire life, such as Amen and also with you. At the end of service, the ushers will dismiss people by pew, starting in the back and working their way forward, again, so that less people are able to walk by one another. And we are encouraging you that once you leave, to please exit the building. If you want to talk to someone, talk to them outside, again, using social distancing. Keep your mask on, but don't linger around unless you have something that you absolutely need to do in the building. If you need to get a hold of me personally, please don't wait for me. Call me, send me a text, email me, and I'll be happy to talk to you throughout the week. So I think that's all you need to know to help plan in-person worship. We will also still be Zooming and posting a video of worship afterwards later in the day on Sunday on Facebook. Hope you can worship with us, whether it is in person or virtually. And whatever you do, stay safe and continue to wear your mask. God bless.